For years, it seemed impossible to make real-time strategy games work for the phone. But with everyone wanting a piece of the biggest gaming platform in the world, game developers are finally finding ways to make it work. And now there are actually quite a few good and unique titles out there. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the top 10 mobile RTS games of 2026. The first game on our list is Total War Napoleon, a large-scale historical strategy game covering roughly 2 decades of Napoleonic-era European conflict. The game runs on 2 interconnected layers. The campaign map operates turn-based and handles diplomacy, trade, territorial expansion, and covert operations. When armies meet, the game shifts to real-time battles on land and at sea, with large troop formations. The standard playable sides cover France under Napoleon and the 4 coalition nations of Austria, Great Britain, Prussia, and Russia. The Peninsular War content introduces guerrilla warfare mechanics that differ structurally from conventional campaign play. The second game on our list is RTS Siege Up, an old-school fantasy real-time strategy game. With battles typically lasting between 10 to 20 minutes, players can dive into intense skirmishes without lengthy time commitments. The game boasts a comprehensive campaign consisting of 26 missions, along with PvP and PvE modes, ensuring there's always a challenge to overcome. One of the standout features of RTS Siege Up is its medieval setting. Players will have the opportunity to build formidable warcraft, such as catapults to breach enemy defenses and lay siege to opposing strongholds. Naval battles add another layer of strategic depth to the gameplay, with players able to deploy transport ships and fishing boats to control vital waterways and expand their influence across the map. Resource management and strategic positioning play a crucial role in securing victory, as players must capture and protect key resources and strategic positions to outmaneuver their opponents. The third game on our list is Riff, a strategy-focused tower defense game where the core loop centers on jumping between rifts, defending territory, and adapting to enemy behavior rather than reacting to pure chaos. Towers feel distinct with clear roles and upgrade paths that reward planning instead of constant adjustment. Monsters behave differently across scenarios, forcing changes in placement and loadout choices rather than repeating the same solution. It's a great game and even supports portrait mode, though touch controls could use more work. The fourth game on our list is Inkvasion, a mobile strategy game with a blocky 3D art style that merges RTS mechanics, town building, and tower defense into one framework. The day-night cycle divides gameplay into 2 functional phases. Daytime is allocated to resource gathering, construction, and preparation. When night arrives, wave-based attacks from ink-borne enemy creatures begin, and the defensive systems built during the day are put to use. The economy runs on farming and mining to sustain town growth and military capacity. Troops, defenses, and positioning all contribute to survival, requiring consistent attention to battlefield control rather than simple reaction. Dynamic terrain and weather conditions further affect encounters, forcing you to adapt strategies instead of relying on a single approach. The fifth game on our list is Art of War 3, a real-time strategy game that brings the classic RTS experience to the modern gaming era. Set in the near future, Art of War 3 plunges the world into a global conflict between 2 warring factions, the Confederation and the Resistance. Players must choose their side and join the fight, engaging in epic real-time PvP and cooperative battles against thousands of players from around the world. The game offers a direct control system reminiscent of classic PC RTS games, allowing players to command each unit directly and execute their strategies with precision. Players can command a variety of units, including infantry, assault vehicles, tanks, navy, and air force, each with its own unique abilities and upgrades. The strategic depth of Art of War 3 is enhanced by the 2 distinct factions, each with its own strengths, weaknesses, and unique combat units, enabling players to develop and refine different victorious strategies. The game includes extensive campaigns for each faction, providing dozens of hours of gameplay and opportunities to explore different tactics and strategies. The sixth game on our list is Battledom, a mobile real-time strategy game that combines resource gathering, base building, and large-scale combat against an undead faction. The game's core loop runs from resource collection across farms, forests, and mines through construction and upgrades at facilities like a blacksmith, siege workshop, and university, then into battlefield deployment of units drawn from a roster of over 150 types. Combat takes place across wide maps populated by large groups of soldiers, siege weapons, and defensive structures. Soldiers can be equipped with a wide range of weapons, armor pieces, shields, and other items that directly affect battlefield performance. Enemy variety helps maintain tactical variety, particularly during larger encounters against undead forces and fortified positions. The 7th game on our list is ThroneFall, a tower defense strategy game where you build and defend a tiny kingdom. You start with just your castle, a bit of gold, and a bunch of empty land. Build a mill for income, drop some walls or towers, then prepare for nightfall. Enemies pour in from all sides, and you have to defend with whatever you manage to build. You fight alongside your troops using a sword or bow depending on how you spec your build. Each night gets harder. Each day you rebuild, adjust your strategy, and try again. There's no menus, no tech trees, no micromanaging, just smart upgrades, enemy variety, and clean visuals that keep the screen readable even when things get chaotic. The game keeps it focused, one screen, one fight at a time. Within that space, it finds a perfect rhythm, build by day, battle by night, repeat. If something goes wrong, it's on you. Not enough towers, bad weapon choice, poor placement. Fix it next run. Each level feels unique. Snowy peaks, dry canyons, narrow bridges with choke points. Every stage throws something new at you. The 8th game on our list is Rusted Warfare, which draws inspiration from classic RTS games while incorporating modern technology to deliver an immersive gaming experience. At the heart of Rusted Warfare are its large-scale battles, with over 50 unique units available, each with numerous upgrades to customize their capabilities. The game's optimized multi-core engine enables seamless handling of battles involving thousands of units, ensuring smooth gameplay even during the most intense conflicts. Additionally, Rusted Warfare includes a sandbox editor that enables players to create their own custom battles and scenarios, which can then be shared and played in multiplayer mode. The 9th game on our list is Settle and Battle, a mobile real-time strategy game modeled after classic RTS titles. Progress begins with establishing a settlement and securing access to raw materials. Expanding territory becomes essential as stronger economies support larger armies and more advanced infrastructure. Combat focuses on commanding sizable armies across open battlefields. Different unit types introduce tactical variety, requiring attention to positioning, strengths, and weaknesses during engagements. Battles feel structured rather than chaotic, rewarding preparation and balanced resource use. The inclusion of multiple tribes helps maintain variety. Each faction introduces distinct units, buildings, and campaign conditions that alter the overall approach without making the systems difficult to follow. Procedurally generated maps also extend replayability by creating new layouts and challenges beyond the main missions. The 10th game on our list is 2112 TD. It stands out in the genre by paying homage to 90s real-time strategy games, particularly classics like StarCraft and Command & Conquer. The game adopts an isometric perspective and introduces a higher level of involvement in unit management, reminiscent of the strategic depth found in traditional RTS titles. Set in outer space, specifically within your base, the primary objective is straightforward: repel all enemies and safeguard Earth's colonies from complete annihilation. One notable aspect is its emphasis on base management and expansion. As players progress through the game, they have the opportunity to unlock various research features that contribute to the development and enhancement of their base. This strategic layer adds depth to the gameplay, providing players with the tools needed to tackle evolving challenges and enemy threats. Well, that's it, guys. Hope that helps. If a game is not on here that you think should be on here, it is probably because I put it in a different genre, like perhaps MOBA games or an action or something else. I have a video for every genre out there, so I recommend checking that out. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.